Miguel Overwatch. We'll be watching the first episode of My Extraordinary from Asterisk Digital Entertainment. Let's see if it's anything close to extraordinary and if it deserves a second episode look. Stay tuned for our review right after the jump.
A few moments later.
The 4 segments of the first episode, I don't understand why they have to cut it up into 4. I did see that for the second episode, they only have 3 parts. Because in this first episode, the first segment, for example, was about 8 minutes and something, including the credits at the beginning. Tapos the fourth segment is like under 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 45 something, and it was mostly credits at the end. So why I don't know. The opening sequence of My Extraordinary looked cool. It looked like a professional opening sequence, title sequence of a series, even a TV series. So that was good. Music, parang I'm warming up to it. It's not, oh, that's good, agad-agad, but it's fine. And then so we meet the antagonist. We meet one of the protagonists, one of the bida. Oh my god, Ken is his name. Tapos he's supposed to be parang crush ng bayan sa school. So all of the girls are fawning over him. And she's best friends with a girl who moved in near their house, Sandy, and they've been inseparable. They've been best friends ever since. Ayun. Tapos, we also meet si Shake, but we don't know yung name yet. Papakilala sana siya nung friend, pero tumalikod na siya. So, hindi na siya napakilala. So, we go on to so yung first episode is made up of mostly one scene in the classroom. This guy reporting yung short story niya sa class as they have a debate. So trying to show na si Ken may looks, may brains, and then later on sa second part, sporty, and then sa third part may mabait, may concern naman sa ibang tao. So makikilala natin ng gusto si Ken sa first episode. Okay, balik tayo dun sa classroom. The teacher, I'm not convinced na teacher siya. So it's unfortunate because they're kind of veteran actors na, no? Si Jojit Lorenzo and Yayo Aguila, who plays Ken's mom. So when I saw their names sa opening credits, parang, uy, these are staples sa TV or film or stage, so I expect a lot from them. But I guess it's more of a problem sa script. Sa script. Pero who's the Vincent De Jesus is the writer. So I think he's also medyo veteran na rin, ano. So maybe hindi lang na polish ng gusto, maybe hindi lang na relay ng mabuti, no? Or maybe hindi, I don't know. Parang, do you think na the literature professor looks like a literature professor? Okay, let's get let's move on. Let's get past that professor. The classmate, I forgot the name, pero she had she she had the spunk. She had the she got into the she was given a real time sa scene to speak her mind about what she thought about the story of her classmate, no. So she was the highlight of that scene. So I wanted to see more of her, and she does come up in the scene sa court, sa basketball court, and she was just as feisty, and she actually wanted. I'm skipping ahead. She actually wanted to play because one of the players sprained himself. So she said, "Why not me? I want to play." Ayun, but unfortunately, ayaw siyang palaruin nung boys. Bawal daw ang bebot. Bawal daw ang girls. No girls allowed to play. I don't know if it's so it was kind of off for me. I don't know kung part yun ng rules nila, because there was a bet dun sa game, buckets of beer for the prize, that they just want to I don't know. I can't explain it, pero it's 2020 na, so if someone wants to play, and if she knows someone how to play, well, I don't know. Off lang sa akin na you would dismiss her just because she's a girl. She could actually be an advantage, kasi sino yung 'di ba? Sino yung lalapit sa kanya, o sino yung babalya sa girl? Kasi girl siya, or they might want to, o baka yun yung iniisip. It might be an advantage or a disadvantage, pero I don't know what are the writers thinking. I don't know. So in that basketball game, they landed on convincing Shake to play, but Shake said that he didn't know how to play. But in one of the scenes, in one of the snippets of the scenes, he was able to dribble, and he actually scored the point. Unfortunately, sa kabilang team, sa kabilang side sa nag-shoot. Again, I don't know kung bakit walang pumigil sa kanya. I don't know kung bakit walang sumigaw sa kanya na tumakbo the other direction. I don't know kung bakit siya sinisisi na hindi pinasa, bakit hindi siya sinigawan na give me the ball. But no, they let him. So tapos siya yung nasisi in the end for making the mistake. So he just tried to help. Tapos, he made a mistake. Tapos siya yung nasisi. So, ito yung mga things about sa writing, na, well, I'm not hating, pero, you, you have time to edit if it will make sense, and not just have it for, or use it as way to have something for the story. What's the closest way to to get these two people in a fight. Para they can get injured, and later on it can be used in the story para someone will feel bad and want to call this person. So Pulido. Now while I'm saying this, I'm starting to convince myself not to watch the second episode because to be honest, um, after watching, I was intrigued. So naka-set up na si episode 2 because I was intrigued. They left it hanging. I was intrigued enough to find out what's the motivation talaga of um, of Ken uh, for doing what he did by the end. So we'll get to that. Um, so there was a scuffle and nag-away si Ken kasi binubuli daw ni Mike si Shake kasi dahil hindi naka-shoot at kasama niya yung friend who's obviously gay, binansagan na rin na gay. So, pagbubuli na yon. And sa kanila. So wala namang parang sige, nagsuntukan, and then cut to later, nasa bahay na, si Ken nasa bahay na, tapos may pasa siya dito, si Shake naman, may sugat, may cut, tapos may tulo ng dugo. So, wala namang kanina eh. O sige, fine. Parang ang dami ko nung pagbibigay. Okay, fine. So, pinapagalitan nung mom, si Yayo Agula, pinapagalitan niya si Ken, bakit pa So, justify ni Ken na, I'm just trying to awat or stop the fight. And he said, kasi Mike was bullying, Shake, embarrassed him, called him gay. So, ang bait naman ni Ken for thinking that. Si Yayo naman, another line na medyo off for me. I keep thinking, bakit niya sasabihin yon? So, Yayo said, baka naman bakla talaga si Shake. So, not knowing the person, she heard from her son describing the Mike na binubuli at tinawag na bakla. Yung parang she jumped to the conclusion, or kahit na it was a question lang pero parang medyo I would believe naman that some parent would still find ways to question other people instead of their own children, no? Find fault on other people. So parang question niya, baka naman bakla talaga si Shake para ma-justify yung root nung away. Pero it still doesn't. So parang whether or not Shake was gay is not it's not reason to punch his face. Ayun. So although I didn't like it, it could be believable that some parents in this day and age would still think that way. So, sige, fine. Audio, there were some inconsistencies. I counted 3. talaga na kasi it's really it's noticeable na parang may bigla na lang bumulong na dinub on na lang, ganyan, or they really used yung natural uh, recording or on set na hindi hindi siya pantay with the other audio. So, ayun. Um, the last segment was very short. Si Ken was calling Heaven and asked for Facebook. Wala si Shake na Facebook, tapos number, tapos oy, why do you need to apologize? It wasn't your fault. Pero nakuha ni Ken and cut to Shake in bed about to sleep. He receives a text from Ken. Can I call? Ayun. Tapos si Shake replies na sleep na me, or I'm about to go to sleep. I'm sleeping. Tapos that's where it ends. So I would ayun. So I was intrigued. Parang so even though the let me see nga how many ng minutes si episode 2.
Mang Inasal New Chicken Inasal Family Size. Pang takeout or delivery. Order na!
Puro ads. Episode 2 is 7 minutes. And then episode 3 is 6 minutes. What? Tapos episode 4 is 2 minutes and 50 seconds. What? Oh my god. So parang all in all it's 24 minutes. Okay? So please. So yung next episode is cut into 3 parts. But hey, can't you just make it into 2 12-minute parts? That's fine na. If it kunwari, sige, 3 segments, 8 minutes each is, I guess, fine. Pang ano siya, pang TV, pang 30-minute TV show na 8 minutes each, tapos merong commercial break in between. So yeah, sige, bigay na natin yon. Kainis So, it's so hard to decide. Sige. I will. So, I will watch episode 2. See where this is going, and then I'll report back somehow. Pero by the skin of your teeth, my extraordinary. That was it felt really thin. Pero you did a good job with Ken. Yun. So, si Shake, wala pang backstory. Maybe sa second episode. So, maybe this is another thing, na parang, sa first episode, you would make it longer to be able to put in as much na pinaka backstory. Para you have something to work on. uh, buti na lang they did well kay Ken, and it intrigued me naman enough na what would how would they interact for the first time, no? How would Shake react to Ken's reaching out to him to apologize? Ang bait naman, ang bait naman. Ayun. Well, eventually, we know how these things will end. They'll end up together. So, ayun. That's my review of the first episode, our pilot impression of My Extraordinary. Just got there, just enough to hook me into watching the second episode, and we'll do that, and I'll report back in another video. I don't know. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in our next video or stream. Hey friends, frenemies, titas, lovers, and pakialamerons. Thanks for watching Paki News Now. We have a lot of other videos for you to enjoy, so if you could kindly subscribe, that will help us out a lot. Please take care, and let's all do what good we can.